Good morning, students. In this video, we are going to start a new chapter of biology of class 12, that is human reproduction. Okay. So in this video, I will explain all the basic terms related to chapter 3, and these terms are very important for your examination. When you will read these terms, then you can easily understand the whole chapter. Okay. So first of all, I am going to start basic terms. First one is, what do you mean by the term sexual dimorphism? Sexual dimorphism. Okay. You know, in unisexual animals, male and females looks different. Okay. So what do you mean by sexual dimorphism? The phenomena by which both male and female looks morphologically different, known as sexual dimorphism. With the help of sexual dimorphism, we can easily differentiate which one is male and which one is female. Once again, what do you mean by the term sexual dimorphism? The phenomena by which both male and female looks morphologically different, known as sexual dimorphism. Next one, second is reproductive system. What do you mean by the term reproductive system? Okay, the organ system in human body which help in development and growth of new young one, known as reproductive system. In human males, it is known as male reproductive system, and in human females, it is known as the female reproductive system. Once again, what do you mean by the term reproductive system? The organ system in human body which help in the growth and development of new young one, known as reproductive system. In human males, it is known as the male reproductive system, and in human females, it is known as the female reproductive system. Come to the next. What do you mean by the term fertilization? Fertilization. Okay. The process of fusion of male and female gametes during sexual reproduction is known as fertilization. Once again, what do you mean by the term fertilization? The process of fusion of male and female gametes during sexual reproduction is known as fertilization. And when this fertilization occurs outside the female's body, it is known as external fertilization. And when it occurs inside the female's body, known as internal fertilization. External fertilization found in fishes and amphibia, and internal fertilization found in reptiles, aves, and birds. Come to the next. What do you mean by the term gamete and zygote? So what do you mean by the term gamete? Gametes may be defined as the haploid cell. Haploid means it contains only half set of chromosomes. So the haploid cell which take part in fertilization, or you can say the haploid cell which take part in sexual reproduction, known as gametes. In human males, it is known as sperm, and in human females, it is known as egg or ovum. Once again, what do you mean by the term gametes? Gametes are the haploid cell which take part in fertilization or sexual reproduction. In human males, it is known as sperm, and in human females, it is known as egg or ovum. Come to the next, zygote. A diploid cell which is formed by the fusion of male and female gametes, known as zygote. Diploid means it has whole set of chromosomes, as you can say complete set of chromosomes. Zygote. In humans, the gametes contain only 23 chromosomes, like sperm and egg, and zygote contains 46 chromosomes because 23 chromosomes carried by the sperm and 23 chromosomes carried by the egg. The total number of chromosomes become 46 in the zygote in case of human. Come to the next. What do you mean by the term gametogenesis? Gametogenesis. Gametogenesis. So gametogenesis may be defined as the process of development of gametes in the living items is known as gametogenesis. In human males, it is known as spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis. And in human females, it is known as oogenesis. Once again, what do you mean by gametogenesis? The process of development of gametes, that means haploid cell, during fertilization or you can say during sexual reproduction is known as gametogenesis. In human males it is known as spermatogenesis, and human females it is known as oogenesis. Spermatogenesis starts at the age of puberty in case of human, and oogenesis starts since birth. Okay, come to the next. In embryo. What do you mean by the term embryo in this chapter? What is embryo? You know, sperm reprinted by like this, and females reprinted by sperm and egg. There is formation of zygote, and when this zygote multiplies many times, divides, it forms a multicellular structure. This multicellular structure is known as an embryo. So what is an embryo? Also known as blastocyst. Blastocyst. A multicellular structure which is formed by the division of, suppose that this is the zygote. A multicellular structure which is formed by the division of zygote is known as an embryo, also known as blastocyst. Okay, come to the next. What do you mean by the term implantation? The process of embedding, implantation. The process of embedding the embryo to the wall of uterus in case of human females is known as implantation. Embedding. Embedding means moving inside to the wall of uterus. Embedding. Okay. What is implantation? The process by which, or you can say the process of embedding of an embryo to the wall of uterus is known as implantation. It is also known as pregnancy in case of humans. Okay, implantation also known as pregnancy. Come to the next. What is cell division? The process by which a cell divides is known as cell division. There are two types of cell division. First is known as, you know, in class 11 also. First one is known as mitosis, and second one is known as meiosis. Okay, first, what is mitosis? The process, first of all, what is cell division? The process by which the cell increases its number is known as cell division, and there are two main types of cell division, mitosis and meiosis. What is mitosis? The process by which a parent cell divides into two daughter cells having same number of chromosomes is known as mitosis cell division. It is also known as equational cell division because daughter cells having same number of chromosomes. Okay. What is meiosis? The process by which a parent cell divides into four daughter cells having half number of chromosomes is known as meiosis cell division. In humans, meiosis takes place only during gamete formation. Okay. It is also known as reductional cell division because the number of chromosomes becomes half in the daughter cells. Once again, what do you mean by meiosis? The process by which a parent cell divides into four daughter cells having half number of chromosomes is known as meiosis cell division. It takes place during gamete formation in case of humans. Come to the next. What is gestation period and what is parturition? Gestation period. Gestation period. The process, the time period from implantation, that is from pregnancy to the birth of the baby, is known as gestation period. In case of humans, it is about 9 months or 280 days. Once again, what do you mean by the term gestation period? The time period from implantation to the birth of the baby is known as gestation period. This period varies from person, individual to individuals. In humans, it is about 9 months. That's why after 9 months, in most of the females, a new young one develops from her body. Come to the next topic, that is parturition. Parturition, also known as childbirth. The process of expelling the new young one from the female's body when gestation period is over is known as parturition. Once again, what do you mean by parturition? The process of expelling the new young one from the female's body when gestation period is over is known as parturition. It is also known as childbirth. Come to the next. What do you mean by the primary and secondary sexual characters? Okay, primary and secondary. 1 means primary, 2 means secondary sexual characters. Sexual characters. Okay. So first of all, what is primary sexual characters? The various sexual characters which develop since birth is known as primary sexual characters, and the sexual characters which develop at the age of puberty is known as secondary sexual characters. Once again, what do you mean by primary sexual characters? The various sexual characters that develops since birth is known as primary sexual characters, and the various sexual characters which develop at the age of puberty is known as secondary sexual characters. Come to the next topic, that is primary and secondary sexual organs. Primary and secondary sex organs. Okay, this 10 means primary and 20 means secondary. So what is primary sexual organs? The organs in the humans, okay, that produces gametes and also secretes the sex hormones known as primary sex organs. Once again, what do you mean by primary sex organs? The various organs in human body which help in the development of gamete and secretes the sex hormones known as primary sex organs. In human males it is testis, and in human females it is egg or ovum, because testis produces the male gamete sperm and it secretes the male sex hormone, that is testosterone, and ovary is primary sex organ also because ovary produces egg or ovum. It also produces the female sex hormone, that is estrogen. So this is primary secondary sexual organs. Come to the next topic, that is puberty. What is puberty? It is also known as adolescence. Adolescence. Okay, so what is puberty? The age at which both male and females become mature and produces gametes, known as puberty. Once again, what do you mean by puberty? The age at which both male and female become sexually mature and able to produce gametes, known as puberty. In human males, it occurs at the age of 12 to 13 years. In human females, it occurs at the age of 11 to 12. Once again, what do you mean by puberty? The age at which both male and females become sexually mature and able to produce gametes, known as puberty, also known as adolescence. Okay, that's why in humans you can say females mature earlier because females able to produce gametes at the age of 11 to 12 years, and males mature later at about 12 to 13 or 14 years. Okay, next topic is what is menstruation. What is menstruation? In some cases, when the females become sexually mature, okay, but in absence of fertilization, the wall of uterus ruptured. As a result, unfertilized egg released from the female's body through the vagina is known as menstruation. What is menstruation? The process by which the wall of the uterus ruptured in absence of fertilization and the unfertilized egg along with the blood comes out through the vagina is known as menstruation. Okay, menstruation only occurs in absence of fertilization. When fertilization occurs, menstruation stops. Come to the next topic, that is menarche and menopause. What is menarche? The starting phase of menstruation in human females is known as menarche. Menarche takes place at the age of 11 to 12 years. because at this stage the female is able to produce the egg or ovum. Once again, what is menstruation? In absence of fertilization, the wall of the uterus ruptured. As a result, unfertilized egg and blood comes out through the vagina. This process known as menstruation. Okay, and the starting phase of menstruation in human females is known as menarche. It takes place at the age of 11 to 12. What is menopause? The phase at which there is complete stoppage of menstruation takes place is known as menopause. It is takes place about 45 to 50 years. That means after 50 years, a female unable to become pregnant, or you can say mother, because after 50 years there is no formation of egg or ovum, and this phase is known as menopause. Come to the next topic. What is colostrum? What is cleavage? What is cleavage? What is cleavage? So cleavage, first of all, suppose that this is the sperm, this is the egg. There is formation of zygote, and zygote further divides multiple times. It forms a multicellular structure. You know, this is embryo. This process is known as cleavage. The process by which the zygote divides multiple times and form a multicellular structure. So what is cleavage? The process by which a cell divides multiple times is known as cleavage. Okay, due to cleavage, the zygote change into a multicellular structure. Okay, topic is what is colostrum. Colostrum. The first milk ejected just after childbirth is known as colostrum. It is yellowish in color. It contains lots of nutrients for the new young one. Once again, what do we mean by colostrum? The first milk ejected from the mammary gland just after childbirth from the female's body is known as colostrum. This colostrum contains lots of nutrients for the new baby that expelled from the mother's body. Colostrum is very important for the new young one because it contains lots of nutrients. Next is lactation and copulation. Copulation. What is lactation? The process of ejecting of milk from the mammary gland after childbirth is known as lactation. Okay. What is copulation? The process of mating of male and females for the during sexual reproduction is known as copulation. This is also known as sexual intercourse or mating. Okay. Once again, what do you mean by lactation? The process of ejection of milk from the mammary gland after childbirth is known as lactation. And what is copulation? The process of mating of male and females during sexual reproduction is known as copulation. It is also known as the sexual intercourse. Next topic is, what do you mean by the term semen? Next is seminal plasma. Semen and seminal plasma. Okay. And insemination. What is insemination? Next is fourth one. What is ovulation? These terms are very important. Try to understand well. What is semen? You know, the human male reproductive system, there is semen may be defined as the male can be nurturing sperm plus the fluid of the male accessory gland. You know, I will draw the male reproductive system. There are three accessory glands. First one is known as seminal vesicle, second one is known as prostate gland, and third one is known as corpus gland. So these fluids of these accessory glands and sperm collectively known as semen. So semen may be defined as sperm plus the fluid secreted from the three accessory glands, that is seminal vesicle, prostate gland and corpus gland. And what is seminal plasma? The fluids of the human male accessory glands collectively known as seminal plasma. Seminal plasma contains the fluids that is secreted from the three accessory glands in humans male, that is seminal, vesicle, prostate gland and corpus gland. Now next one is what is insemination? The process of introducing semen within the female body during sexual intercourse is known as insemination. Okay, what is insemination? The process of transfer of semen in the female body during sexual intercourse by the male partner is known as insemination. Okay, next is what is ovulation? The process of releasing of egg or ovum from the mature brachial follicle is known as ovulation. Once again, what do you mean by the term ovulation? The process of release of egg or ovum from the mature brachial follicle, okay, during menstrual cycle is known as ovulation. This ovulation most commonly takes place at the mid of the menstrual cycle, that is on the 14th day of menstrual cycle. Okay, so try to understand these terms. Okay, these terms are very important for you this chapter. So when you know this term, then you can understand the whole chapter. So try to revise these terms. In the next video, I will explain the human reproductive system, that is human male reproductive system. Thank you.